Hey guys, my name is Kaushik and welcome back to LetCode. So let's learn a quick shortcut in VS Code. So usually what we have to do is first we write the import statement and then we say test from @Playwright test, right? So we do this and also we write something like test and then followed by the string and then the async, and then we write the page and the arrow syntax, right? The callback. Okay, so this is how we used to write. And also for like steps, so here we have to say like await test dot step and then the description of the step and same like the async callback, right? So this is how we have to write our code. So we can actually do this very easily with the help of user snippet. So for example, here I can say like import script, not this one. So import statement import, so this one. So here you can see like a little icon with the dotted this one, right? So these are like default from your VS Code, and this is custom made, I mean custom created. I have done this, so just the VS Code shortcut. So for example, here I can select, I can just give this like create a test block, and that will just create the test block. Okay, so similarly if you want to do for steps, let's see how to do that. Okay, I'm going to use Control Shift P to bring the command palette, and then you can search like user snippet and click on enter. Here you have like a lot of file types, so I want to do that in my TypeScript. So here we have like TypeScript.json. If it's not coming, you can just type like TypeScript.json, and there will be React. Ignore that, we are going to focus on this one. Okay, and then here you can see like I have done already two things. One is for this import and another one for creating the test block. So here first of all we have to say like the description, and then it will be like prefix. So if I say like test, here you can see like I'm getting this suggestion, right? So that is what prefix mean, and within the body we have to give like what we actually want to create, and this is another description. Okay, so if I yeah, so this description is not required, I believe. Okay, so let's create one more thing. So within the JSON file, so we have to give in the JSON way, so comma and one more value, and here I'm going to say like I want to create a step block, and the prefix is going to be like just a step, and body should be like the step which is just we created, right? Yeah, this one. So I'm just going to copy this and paste over here, and of course we have to write this in within single line, but here since I have like double quotes and here also double quotes, it's basically we have to do the string interpolations, right? So we have to use the escape character, and one more place will be this, I believe. Yeah, so this is our end, and this is like escape character, so that it will understand like okay, this is just another string. Okay, unfortunately we cannot use the string interpolation here, and so we have to use the double quotes here. Okay, and description is not required, so I'm just going to delete this just to make sure it's not required at all. Okay, now let's go to our test, and here I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to say like step, and here you can see like we got this, awesome, right? So that's it. And if you want to give like /n here, like the next line enter, you can do that. So here within this one I can just give like /n, and if I go and create this now, so here you can see like we got this curly braces within the next line. If you want to create one more /n, you can do that, of course, like /n/t for tab. You can just play with this. Okay, so let me create one more time. So I'm going to select step, and that's it, we got this. So this is how we write. Okay, so that is how Just a quick tip. I hope you will enjoy this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one very soon. Tada, bye bye. Take care.